let's just start. I mean, what are your thoughts on infidelity?
Well, yes, it is huge, Tom, and I think a lot of people have experience of it, either in their families of origin or in their current families, or they know people who have had experience of it. And nobody prepares for it, you know. Couples don't usually talk about what would infidelity look like for us. If I were unfaithful, how would you react? If I'm looking at porn, does that count? As long as I don't have intercourse, is it okay? So they don't really prepare for what might feel like infidelity to one person and perhaps not to the other, how they would react if such a thing happened, and what it would mean for their relationship. People don't get into a committed long-term relationship thinking that it's ever going to happen. Yes. So when it does happen, it's a shock, it's a break, and people are unprepared for it. So the emotional reactions are sometimes very extreme, sometimes not. For some couples, it doesn't seem to be an issue. It seems to be something that they can ride through and come through, and it doesn't have a devastating effect. But for the majority, it is a break in the relationship. Everything that went before stops and has to start again. So it is huge, yes.
So what does it mean for the therapist? I mean, this is obviously aimed at therapists to help therapists.
Yes. I think what it means for a therapist is that they need to understand that an affair or an infidelity doesn't start at the event of the infidelity. Mm-hmm. Things have been going on before. The person who has the infidelity may have resisted numerous temptations before giving into it. They may have been very unhappy for a very long time, possibly without even realizing how unhappy they are. I think in the world outside, the person who actually has the affair is very much blamed. How could he do this? How could she do this? What a dreadful situation. And there's a lot of judgment and blame. But as therapists, we know that what people do is often not what they intend to do, and it's driven by forces that they may be completely unaware of. So what we need to do is to really understand what those forces might be. And so to do that, we need to be aware that this affair did not start when it started. Something has been going on a long time before it actually starts. And I think what that helps us to do is stay out of any judgmental position or the risk of siding with one partner or the other. It's a systemic fault. It's not just a one-off event. Something has been going on for a long time before this happened.